on NC1 Today. This morning, we're waiting to hear if the U.S. airstrike against one of the world's most dangerous terrorists was successful. This is breaking news overnight. Tracy Potts is live in Washington following this morning. And we have a behind-the-scenes look of Drew the Musical at Firehouse Theaters. See how the audience has a major hand in this unique fall play. Then, Lewis has already made a fire, and in the final installment of his survival series, Lewis puts his fishing and cooking skills to the test. Friday, November 13th, 2015.
You're watching NC1 Today with Anya Mueller, meteorologist Louis Torres, and Monica Davis.
A live look there from Dinosaur Park for you. Look at that beautiful sun coming up over the hills. It is a Friday morning, the 13th of November.
It is. Thank you for joining us this morning. What a beautiful shot this morning, huh? Beautiful sunrise, sun just getting ready to pop up above the horizon there. It's going to be a beautiful day today, Monica. And like we said, it's going to be a beautiful weekend. It's going to be hard. It's really... I was talking about it earlier this morning. It's kind of hard to believe that we're already this late November, and I mean, we've seen cool temperatures, but nothing too bad, really.
It's been pretty mild, but you know, I've enjoyed it. You get to stay outside longer, take those evening walks.
Exactly. And we're talking about this weekend. I mean, temperatures in the 50s today, 60s tomorrow, and the other good news, so we have that. The other good news is the winds have finally moved out. It was windy this past week. Those have moved all off to our east, so it's going to shape up. If you have some outdoor plans, definitely want to take advantage of the weather this weekend, because we're going to start to see a change here starting next week. We'll look at that here in just a minute. As far as yesterday's temperatures are concerned, we are in the 40s, right around where we should be for this time of year. 48 degrees was our high in Rapid City, just 1 degree below our average of 49. Low temperature of 20, so a little bit below our average of 24, and the sun is now coming up at 6:44 a.m. It is now going down at 4:28 p.m. As far as the current temperatures, so we are going to warm it up this afternoon, but it is chilly this morning. So we're seeing plenty of 20s and 30s out there. We're at 20 in Rapid City, 36 in Sturgis, 32 Spearfish, 35 Deadwood, 34 Mount Rushmore. So Rapid City this morning is one of the cool areas around. And then as we head off to the east, how about 15 degrees right now in Phillip, 17 degrees in Pine Ridge. And once you factor in those wind chills, many areas seeing temperatures only in the teens. It feels like 11 in Phillip, 19 in Wasta, 14 in Faith, 18 in Rapid City, 12 in Buffalo, and 19 in Custer. So definitely grab those jackets because, you know, I talked about it will warm up, but we are definitely starting off the day very, very cold. As far as your Friday planner goes, 37 degrees by 9 a.m., 54 by noon, 55 by 3 o'clock. Winds light out of the west. Light, yes, out of the west, 5 to 10 miles per hour. So a very nice warm up as we push into the afternoon. Now, like I mentioned, it's going to be a great weekend. We will see a change though starting next week. We'll get those details here in just a minute. But until then, Monica.
Thank you, Lewis. Well, this morning, we're waiting to see if a U.S. airstrike against one of the world's most dangerous terrorists was successful. This is breaking news overnight. Tracy Potts is live in Washington following this morning, and we have excuse us. We don't have that look quite yet. See, Lewis, we're already talking about this story, and that's not time. Here we are. A Tuesday night shooting that left one man dead brings the number of homicides in Rapid City this year to 7. And it's that hike in murder rates that have the local law enforcement concerned. Police say 56-year-old Michael Crawford was gunned down late Tuesday night in the 300 block of Quincy Street. The slaying is the 7th reported homicide so far this year. That number is a departure from what the police department typically sees in a given year.
Police department probably averages about 4 to 5 a year, and so up to 7 now, and having them clustered together as these are. Normally they're spread out well throughout the year, but you know, having this many this close together obviously is a concern to us.
Many of the cases are still being investigated by police, but officers have seen a disturbing trend in the cases in which they have made arrests.
Several of these are still open investigations that we're working on. But in some of them where we have made arrests, these are people that either hang out with each other or party with each other or live with each other. And so that seems to be a factor in a lot of homicides.
The Rapid City Police Department dedicates a huge number of hours and a number of various resources in order to solve these types of cases. If you have any information on the death of Michael Crawford or any other case, call police at 394-4134. And coming up on News Center 1 today, the results are in from South Dakota's Blue Ribbon Task Force. We'll have a look at the panel's recommendations to the governor after the break. Stay with us.
Get ready, get set, and save with an 11% rebate on everything at Menards. This Conway Chrome Finish bath faucet from Moen is only $69 after rebate. A Verize brushed nickel finish faucet is just $84 after rebate. Save big on this H2O Kinetics 5-function chrome finish shower head by Delta, featuring a soothing wave pattern spray, just $34 after rebate. Get everything you need with an 11% rebate going on now.
Can you identify this?
That's pot.
And this?
That's also pot.
How about this?
Laser pointer?
Lip gloss?
Highlighter?
This is a hookah pen. It's not a healthy alternative. It can be used to smoke pot, tobacco, and other drugs, including synthetics.
Would you pass the drug test? Find out more at parenttest.org.
And welcome back to News Center 1 today. A very good Friday morning, everyone, as we take a quick look at the radar this morning. So what we're going to notice here for much of the Midwest is high pressure overhead, and we're going to see not much as far as cloud cover goes today. Now, we saw the sun yesterday, but the winds were still picking up as we pushed throughout the day. However, for today, all that has really moved off to the east. We are still seeing a lot of action around the Great Lakes region. Now, this is due to that very strong system that caused some blizzard warnings earlier in the week, some severe storms in Iowa. And now we do have some video of actually the winds that were kicking up along Lake Michigan yesterday. Now, look at this. This is in Grand Haven, Michigan. And it pretty much, it doesn't even look like, it looks like maybe the Atlantic or the Pacific out there. Now this is because we saw winds up to 50 miles per hour. Some waves on Lake Michigan were approaching 20 feet. And it was just, you saw it just slamming against the lighthouse there. And these winds are going to continue at least for today, but we are seeing the main center of the system move off to our east. So as we come back to the graphics here, there's the low pressure system that we can see. It's moved over to parts of New York now. It's going to continue to make its way through the northeast, but we're still seeing that wraparound effect around the Great Lakes this morning. Now behind that, like I mentioned, we are going to begin to clear out the skies. We have two strong areas of high pressure, one just to the southeast of the Black Hills and one's just off to the southwest. These are going to continue to hang out as we push throughout the weekend. That's why we're going to see plenty of sunshine in very, very nice temperatures. Now we are going to be tracking this system. So this is another cold front that possibly could bring some heavy snow next week. Not for us, but once again for parts of Colorado, Nebraska, and Kansas. That's what will continue to track off to our south and to the east. For us, it's going to bring in those much colder temperatures. We'll take a look at all that here in just a minute. But like I said, high pressure is really going to be the main factor pushing through the weekend. As far as your Black Hills area forecast on this Friday goes, plenty of sunshine, 57 Rapid City, 54 Spearfish, 52 in Newcastle. Winds light out of the west, 5 to 10 miles per hour. We will see some upper 40s to lower 50s in the higher elevations, but overall not a bad day. Now we will take a closer look at the cool down and who could see some snow starting next week in my full local forecast just after the break. But until then, Monica.
Thank you, Lewis. Well, the story that we've been waiting to get to all morning is we're waiting to hear if a U.S. airstrike against one of the world's most dangerous terrorists was successful. This is breaking news overnight, and Tracy Potts is in Washington this morning following the developments.
Overnight, in the Syrian town of Raqqa, a U.S. airstrike targeting the Kuwaiti-born British terrorist known as Jihadi John. Mohammed Emwazi is believed to be the masked executioner in at least 6 ISIS videos showing victims beheaded, including 3 Americans. As of this morning, there's still no confirmation if Emwazi was killed. Separately, Kurdish forces went in from all sides this morning to clear ISIS from the northern Iraqi town of Sinjar. In the last 24 hours, the Kurds have taken about 58 square miles, and they're taking up positions on a major ISIS supply route into Iraq. Experts worry if ISIS loses ground, they'll select new targets.
As ISIS territorial holdings start to shrink a bit, I think ISIS is going to reorient itself towards spectacular external attacks.
It's all happening as President Obama and Secretary of State John Kerry prepare for the G20 Economic Summit in Turkey.
We are striving with local forces to put the squeeze on Raqqa, the center of Daesh's operations.
Daesh, another name for the Islamic State.
We're taking stock of what is working. We will do more of what works, and that which has not worked as well, we will move away from.
The U.S. talking strategy with its allies and going after one of the world's top terrorists. And there is reaction this morning from Shirley Sotloff. She's the mother of one of the journalists, Stephen Sotloff, who was killed. She says she was not informed in advance about this operation against Jihadi John, that she hopes it worked, but that it won't bring her son back. Tracy Potts, NBC News, Washington.
Thank you, Tracy. And more local headlines this morning. The results are in and things have to change. Governor Dennis Daugaard meeting with state leaders this morning to receive the final report from the Blue Ribbon Task Force on teachers and students. The task force was established by the governor earlier this year to investigate how to better serve area schools, teachers, and students. And they are making some strong recommendations for K through 12 funding. Recommendations like boosting teacher salaries by $8,000. Governor Daugaard and legislators will consider this report as they prepare for the 2016 legislative session. The goal is for all recommendations to be fully implemented within 3 years. And the School of Mines wants to make sure that getting women involved in science and engineering is a top priority. The school playing host to an open house on Thursday for the new Women in Science Engineering Center, also known as WISE. The WISE program offers students monthly professional development programming, support and outreach opportunities, and a campus-wide mentorship program, which has proven to be one of the most important confidence builders for women in science, technology, engineering, and math. Many women attribute their success in science to the relationships they make with other women in the field. This unique program at the School of Mines looks to capitalize on those relationships.
The center is actually the first of its kind on any South Dakota Regental university's campuses. So it's just a place for women students to hang out and get together, connect with each other, attend small events and things like that.
The school's efforts are paying off already. This year, enrollment of the first-time freshman women increased 8.7% from 2014, and applications for next fall are up 5.8% from the previous year. And still to come on News Center 1 Today, we have a behind-the-scenes look at Firehouse Theater's unique fall play, Drood the Musical. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Many people injured in a car accident are unfamiliar with the medical treatment available and how to pay for medical bills. At Morefaust Injury Law Group, we will help you obtain the medical care needed and seek payment of your medical bills and other monies you deserve. Get more.
What is barbecue to you? When you think of barbecue, what do you think about? I think about family. I think about standing outside with friends.
We know at Black Hills Barbecue it's not just about the food, it's about the experience, family, and friends, and that's important to us.
To me, barbecue is low and slow. It takes a long time to prepare the food, sometimes overnight.
Relax your mind and your body with a great night's sleep. Get a better night's sleep on a new mattress. Through Saturday, during our Veterans Day sale, get 2 memory foam pillows, a 4-piece sheet set, and a mattress protector free with any Beauty Rest or Simmons Beauty Sleep mattress set. That's up to a $209 value free. Get a Simmons Beauty Sleep luxury pillow top queen size set with air cool foam and gel touch foam starting at just $599. Plus, through Saturday, get 2 memory foam pillows, a 4-piece sheet set, and a mattress protector free. Better prices, better advice. Simply Sleep Better by Rushmore Crossing and on Mount Rushmore Road, Rapid City.
Our grand opening sale continues at Rushmore Honda. We're at our new location and we're celebrating with marked down prices. Shop over 150 used cars, trucks, and SUVs, imports and domestics, including over 50 Honda certified pre-owned. Buy an 07 GMC Sierra half-ton crew cab 4x4 $16,900. That's $3,000 below book. Or a 14 Mini Cooper Countryman all-wheel drive $23,500. That's $5,000 below book. Expect more, get more at Rushmore Honda off I-90 exit 60 on East Mall Drive and always online at RushmoreHonda.com.
1 in 13 drivers in South Dakota have no insurance. If you're injured by one, the law requires your own company to pay that injury claim, not merely medical bills. Call Moore Faust Injury Law Group. Don't let your own company sell you short. Get more.
You're watching News Center 1 Today. Weather with meteorologist Louis Storrs.
And welcome back to News Center 1 Today. A very good Friday morning, everyone. A quick look at some temperatures around the Black Hills, and we're going to see that it is a very chilly start to the day. 20 degrees right now at the Rapid City Regional Airport. How about that wind chill of 13 degrees? Now, the one thing to notice, though, is the winds. They're out of the southeast, light 5 miles per hour, so not the northwest like we have been seeing. That's why it's a cool start to the morning. However, by this afternoon, we're really going to bump these temperatures up very nicely. Then how about Phillip? This is not the wind chill. This is the actual temperature in Phillip this morning. 15 degrees. Clear skies overhead. They aren't seeing a wind chill because, yes, they are seeing those calm winds right now. Now, as far as the next several days are concerned, we are going to see clear skies. We have high pressure just to the southeast and just to the southwest of us. So by this afternoon, as we stop this at 4 p.m., we are going to see plenty of sunshine overhead. Now, we are watching this warm front. So this warm front is going to push through late in the day. Today, that's going to really bump our temperatures up nicely by tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, we'll start to see winds once again out of the south. Tomorrow afternoon, plenty of sunshine, lower to mid 60s for highs on your Saturday. Same exact thing for Sunday. Plenty of sunshine, really not even seeing any clouds popping up on the radar for us. Once again, lower to mid 60s on Sunday. Now, we are going to be tracking this. So another cold front along with an upper level low is going to be moving across the Midwest starting mid next week. Now, this could drop areas of snow, some heavy snow once again in parts of the Rockies, in Colorado, in Kansas, or moving into Kansas later on into the week. Now, last week, parts of the Rockies saw snowfall up to 16 inches. Once again, with this other system, they could see another 1 to 2 feet of snow by the middle of next week. And man, that is great news, at least for this ski resorts. As we go to the upper levels, the jet stream is showing cooler air. That has been in place pretty much throughout the last several days. As we get later on into the weekend, we're stopping this at Saturday. Look how the warmer air is coming up out of the southwest. That's why we're going to see 60s on Saturday and Sunday. Moving into next week, how about this deep level of cold air moving in by Monday? That's going to stick with us pretty much throughout the week. Now, by midweek, here's this week. This actually turns into a cutoff low. We can see how it looks like a big circle. This is the energy that's going to be provided with that cold air to drop some very heavy snow for parts of the Rocky Mountains by next week. And then as we push into Thursday, yeah, the jet stream still dipping down, allowing a lot of that cool air to move in from Canada. Now, just as far as the extended forecast goes, by next weekend, it's looking like some of the coldest air of the season is going to be moving in. Let's not talk about that right now, though. Let's talk about some of the beautiful weather we will see today. 57 Rapid City, plenty of sunshine. Tonight, for your Friday evening plans, it will be clear and cool. A low temperature of 36 degrees, so overall not too bad. We really start to warm it up tomorrow. 64 on Saturday, plenty of sunshine. Same thing by Sunday. 64 again now next week, Monday. That's where we'll see 40s move back into the forecast with a slight chance of rain and maybe a rain-snow mix moving in on Thursday. ClickBigDeals.com, the current offer. Get $20 of food at Pisano's for just $10. This is a big savings of 50%. Monica, I know where I'm getting pizza at this weekend. Back to you.
Thank you, Lewis. Yeah, you better go buy that now, by the way. Well, we are in the middle of November, which means it's time for those fall plays. Yesterday, we were able to get a preview of The Great Gatsby being performed at Central High School. And today, we have a behind-the-scenes look of Drood the Musical that you can see downtown Rapid City.
The mystery of Edwin Drood.
A unique musical comedy is taking the stage at Firehouse Theater.
It's called Drood. It's a musical mystery based loosely on the final book that Charles Dickens was writing when he died. We are a cast within a cast, a show within a show. It's very funny, and the unique thing about the show is that the ending is to be determined by the audience.
Audience interaction brings a different element to the play for both the viewers and the cast members.
Probably half or most of us in the cast who learn songs and learn lines that we may not ever do, depending on what they tell us to do next.
In the second half of the play, there's a whole lot of audience interaction, and I love that sort of thing, especially as an actor. I just love being able to feed off the audience, especially directly.
And the actors are also portraying actors.
My character is the underrated and somewhat invisible for a lot of the first act on purpose understudy of the lead character who feels very underappreciated, but eventually possibly gets his moment to shine at some point in the show.
It sounds like a show you don't want to miss.
Supporting the local arts is the best, one of the best ways to invest in your community. A lot of people spend a lot of time on these things, and it's something that you might not experience or ever see in any other time in your life.
And if that isn't a good enough reason for you to go see it, it also sounds like it's got a little bit of everything.
2 parts slapstick, 2 parts drama, 2 parts witty British comedy, and all parts just a great time, honestly.
And tonight is opening night. You can get tickets by going online to firehousetheater.com, by calling Firehouse Winery, or at the door. Drood the Musical will run every Friday and Saturday through December 19th. And coming up next, Justin Wickersham has your morning sports roundup. And Louis Dortch is out and about this morning, but the stakes are a little higher this time. Survival. That's all on the way. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Wake up in your first home. Wake up in a home with a new address. Wake up in a home with no address. Your dream home evolves, and protecting it takes committed support. American Family Insurance.
If you love a warm atmosphere where you can meet friends, listen to music, and appreciate an array of hot and iced drinks, Rumors has it. The only coffee and wine bar in Rapid City. Experience an amazingly fresh and vibrant cup of coffee in the perfectly located drive-thru. Enjoy live music every Friday and Saturday night. A hand-picked wine list designed for broad and encompassing wine lovers, and a vast selection of ice-cold domestics. On your way, or choose to stay. Amazing tastes and the finest entertainment. Rumors has it.
At SoundPro, we are experts in entertaining you in your car, your home, or on the go. SoundPro specializes in all aspects of car audio. We have the best selection of HD TVs and surround sound systems with everything you need to get it hooked up right. At SoundPro, we have 11 professional installers that will set up your home or car system just the way you want. Nobody but SoundPro has a full-time service department to keep your system working year after year. For everything electronic, it's SoundPro, Rapid City's true audio-video specialist.
Bigger than life, SoundPro. When computer problems knock at your door, call the place you can afford. Affordable Computing Solutions.
Don't take matters into your own hands. Bring it down to Affordable Computing Solutions, where we specialize in virus removal and data recovery. Come visit us at 302 East Boulevard North or call 605-343-3747 today.
It's on the go. Affordable Computing Solutions. Oh, yeah.
Push. Push.
Peach or plum? You're right. I'll get them both.
Enjoy shopping at Gordmans.com. Anytime, anywhere.
Put the phone down.
You're watching News Center 1 Today. Sports with Justin Wickersham.
The South Dakota School of Mines men's basketball team is gearing up for the start of a new season, and this year the Hard Rockers once again have something to play for. After 3 years of playing an independent schedule without a conference affiliation, the School of Mines is set to begin its first year as a member of the Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference. That means the Hard Rockers are eligible for the postseason and can make a run for a conference title.
We're very excited to have that opportunity to once again compete for get to a tournament and compete for a championship is kind of the #1 thing. But playing Friday, Saturday nights, and you know, if you go on the road and you get your butt beat, and you have a chance to come back on that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and get better and some work on some things.
The Hard Rockers are coming off of a tough season in which they finished the year with a 9-17 record. In fact, the men's basketball team is searching for its first winning season since 2011. The Hard Rockers lost 5 players from last year's team, including Andrew Riebel and Travis Schock, who were the second and third leading scorers on the team. But Coach Henry feels he has players ready to step up and help fill the void left by those 2 players.
With Connor Koulis, obviously a guy that, you know, averaged almost 17 points and 10-11 rebounds. That's a great nucleus, you know, but just the guys like Brian Orr and Jay Sean that have, you know, gotten a year older and had a lot of playing time last year. It's going to be a big part of what we're trying to do. And then probably our best guard, we did redshirt last year with Jamal Taylor.
The School of Mines opens the season this weekend by hosting Johnson and Wales this evening and Presentation College on Saturday. Now to women's volleyball. It was the final match of the season for both the School of Mines and Black Hills State last night. The Yellow Jackets won the first meeting back on October 6th. The Lady Hard Rockers off to a good start. Elizabeth Jensen to Jenna Cruiser for the kill. 1 of 7 kills for Cruiser, and the School of Mines goes up 8-5. More Rockers now. This time Anna Brett comes flying in for the point. The Hard Rockers still up in the first set, 9-7. Later on now, Kinsey Kasmer places this one near the opposite sideline for the point. However, the Yellow Jackets still trailed by 3. The score was 12-9. Still in the first set now, Bryn Eckhart sets it to Cassidy Steele for the powerful kill, and that cut the Rockers' lead to 1. But the School of Mines responds. Michaela Reese with 1 of her 16 kills, and the School of Mines defeats Black Hills State in straight sets. And that's a look at sports. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Justin. And if you've been joining us throughout this week, you know that I have been putting my survival skills to the test, right? So yesterday, I tried to build a shelter, and it didn't work out so well. And then I tried to build a fire using nothing but steel wool and a 9-volt battery. That was a success. So after I got the fire going, what I needed to do next was go check the fishing pole. Hopefully I had something on the end. If not, I was gonna have to figure out something else to eat. Take a look. So since we got the fire going, we have a way to cook the food, right? I figure it's time to go ahead and check the fishing pole. We'll see if we're lucky enough to get anything. And we were. Wow! Look at this! All right! All right! Trout for supper. Let's do it. Now, if you remember, I ran a lot of outdoor tips during the summer. One of the tips were how to fillet a trout. Gonna go ahead and gut this guy and get him ready to cook over the fire. What I'm gonna do is just quickly tie him on here. Sure, that'll work. That's gonna hold. What I'm gonna do is just get him over here. We'll leave him here for a while, and before too long, we'll be having some trout to eat. Oh my goodness. I can't tell you how excited I am. All right, let's get right into that. Oh, that's some good stuff right there. It's a little bit smoky. I mean, this is about as fresh as you can get right here. This is going straight from the lake to the fire right there. You can't get too much fresher than this. Well, one thing's for sure, I'm not going hungry tonight. So overall, man, not a bad day. I'm excited. Started the fire using nothing but steel wool, 9-volt battery, and then we did use that petroleum jelly with the cotton ball. Man, once that spark hit that, worked out very well. Then wind died down, so I was able to set up this. Now, it is reflecting the heat, and it's blocking the breeze. So overall, not a bad day. I'm gonna kind of just sit down and relax. Just starting to get dark. Just starting to get dark here in Sheridan. It's
Oh, it's beautiful. It's quiet. Not a lot of people around. The fire in front of me. Good meal in my belly. Time to relax just a bit. All right?
All right, so overall, not too bad of a day. I was able to make it through. Now, I think I could have survived out there maybe a couple days. It did get pretty cold that night, so, you know, anything else I would probably want to, you know, a sleeping bag or a tent or something. But if it came down to it, I definitely, I think I would like my chances. That's about it. I like my chances. There's still a lot more to come here on News Center 1 today. More news and weather coming up in the next half hour, so stay with us. We'll be right back.
Come to McDonald's for a real breakfast freshly made in our kitchen, like the melt-in-your-mouth classic Egg McMuffin.
With dual enrollment at WDT, you earn college and high school credit at the same time. And right now, dual enrollment classes are offered at a free or reduced rate and come with free books.
Online classes are great with my schedule and having other activities. I can finish my work on my own time and get ahead.
Save time and money. Choose from over 350 classes, including transferable generals. Log on to wdt.edu to learn more. Get started today. Visit wdt.edu.
The Veterans Day sale at Furniture Row is ending soon. Everything is on sale throughout the store. Sofas and sectionals in every style starting at $2.99. Over 100 accent chairs to choose from starting at $1.99. Queen bed sets starting at $3.99. Solid wood dining sets starting at just $3.99. Plus 4 years no interest with no down payment for veterans and their families. For the best quality at the best price, come to the Veterans Day sale. Ends Thursday.
Coming up on News Center 1 today, tourist season may be over, but it seems like people just can't get enough of the Black Hills. We have an update on South Dakota's tourism numbers through the fall. And Brangelina may have a happy marriage, but in their new film, By the Sea, that's far from the case. Raphael Smith has your box office preview this morning. Then, it may be Friday the 13th, but we're lucky enough to have pets in the studio. See what cuddly furball we bring in with Pet of the Week. Friday, November 13th, 2015.
You're watching News Center 1 Today with Anya Mueller, meteorologist Louis Storch, and Monica Davis.
It is 6:30 on your Friday morning. We have a live look outside there of the sun coming up to start off your weekend.
It is a beautiful, beautiful start to the day. Sun just getting ready to make its appearance. It's been a great sunrise so far. Hopefully maybe you all have been able to keep your heads out and enjoy it. It's Friday the 13th, but man, that's nothing unlucky about that, huh?
Nothing unlucky.
Nothing unlucky.
It's gorgeous.
It is. Now, Monica, I wanted to ask you, because it is Friday the 13th, are you a superstitious person? Are you superstitious?
You know, I'm really not.
Yeah?
Plus, my best friend was born on Friday the 13th, so I kind of think of it as like a lucky day.
There you go.
I've never really had anything unlucky happen to me.
You know, I'm really, honestly, I'm not that superstitious unless it comes to my sports teams. If it's the sports teams, then I don't know what it is. Like growing up in the South, I was a big baseball fan. So when my team would play, let's say they were down, I remember vividly, I would be sitting on the couch. If I had gotten up to get something and they scored a run, I wouldn't sit back down the rest of the game.
He's one of those
Or for some
people.
reason, like, or if I needed some luck, I would go off and start turning different lights off around the house.
Oh my gosh.
All right, let's turn this one off and this one on. And if
That's a
something
little
happened,
too far.
And I'm not suspicious. I'm not superstitious. But with the sports teams.
With the sports teams. I kind of understand. In my family, we all buy jerseys, Dallas Cowboys jerseys.
Yep.
And if one of us doesn't wear it and the team does bad,
It's
like,
your fault.
It's all your fault.
Yeah,
It's all your fault.
And you're like shunned for that week.
You are.
No, I totally
Gotta wear that
understand.
jersey.
Okay, so I have a challenge for you this morning.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna bring up a word, and I want you to read the word that pops up on the screen. Okay? So if we could go ahead and bring up the word. This is one of the more intense words I think you could see. All right.
Oh my goodness.
Can you say that right there? Okay, that's maybe it's a little cut off. That's an F at the beginning.
Okay, frigatriscadecaphobia?
I think that's pretty close.
Eh?
Frigatriscade. Ecophobia. I don't really know.
Ecophobia.
But
It's a phobia.
It's a phobia. That is the irrational fear of Friday the 13th.
Oh, okay.
Did
So
you-
if you have this fear on the screen,
yeah,
you should tell us about it.
you should tell us about it.
Tweet me and let me know how scared of Friday the 13th you are.
Exactly. And then just I thought this was pretty cool. Really quick. So if the year, so this is our third Friday the 13th.
Okay.
All right. This is the third one. And in a common year, so a year without a leap year. If the year starts on a Thursday, like it did, you'll have 3 Friday the 13th every single time.
So this is the third one.
It is. And we
You're
start on
done.
Thursday. So pretty cool. I don't know. I just saw that.
That's a
and I thought
fun
it was pretty
fact.
Cool. Yeah.
That's good to pull out at party tricks. Like, did you know?
Did you know? It is.
If it starts on a Thursday.
Trivia night. There
Trivia
you go.
night.
As far as your weather goes, your bus stop forecast for this Friday. Monica, it's going to be a nice one. All right, it is going to be cool, though, to start. So definitely grab the jacket before you head out the door this morning because it is going to be chilly on your way to school. However, by the afternoon, very nice with temperatures in the lower to mid 50s. 37 by 9 a.m., 54 by noon, 55 by 3 o'clock. Now we'll warm it up nicely tomorrow and Sunday as well. However, another cool down starting next week. We'll look at that here in just a minute, Monica, but overall, not a bad way to start off our day.
Okay, so you got to get outside and enjoy the weather before next weekend.
Exactly.
Well, 5 years ago, a boulder twice the size of the Empire State Building shifted inside a mountain in Chile, trapping 33 men underground.
That's right. The world held its collective breath, waiting to find out whether the miners were alive. After 2 months, every single one of them resurfaced.
Now, there's a movie based on that real-life drama out this week. And here's Raphael Seth with the box office preview.
You are my brother. We gotta pull together to get out of here.
Miners run out of everything but hope in the 33. This one's based on the 2010 Chilean mine collapse that left 33 workers trapped underground. Antonio Banderas and Lou Diamond Phillips are among the cast, waiting more than 2 months for a miraculous rescue. The 33 is rated PG-13.
We will not lose this game. Go out and do it!
Everybody loves an underdog in My All-American. Finn Whitrock is a small football player with a big heart trying to fulfill his dream of playing at the University of Texas, but when he finally gets his chance, a medical diagnosis puts him flat on his back. My All-American's rated PG. Brangelina may not stay unbroken in By the Sea. This stylized ode to heartbreak was created by Angelina Jolie and stars her husband Brad Pitt. Pitt plays a writer searching for inspiration along the Mediterranean while immersed in an unhappy marriage. By the Sea is rated R.
I want everyone to have the memory of a perfect Christmas.
Diane Keaton tries too hard in Love the Coopers. This crash Christmas features a 4-generation ensemble coming together for the holidays, where kids will be bratty, parents will be judgy, and wine will be drunk. Love the Coopers is rated PG-13. That's the box office preview. Raphael Seth, NBC News.
And still to come on News 1 today, people can't get enough of South Dakota.
That's right.
We have a look at how tourism season has spilled over into the fall. We'll be right back.
Buy your new carpet at Carpet One's low prices and everything's included. Carpet cushion and installation for one low price. Plus, get 3 years no interest and a free iPad Mini 4 as our gift to you with minimum purchase. Carpet One's everyday low prices starting at $1.79 per square foot include professional installation and cushion at no extra charge. Carpet One also has big savings on hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl plank, and ceramic. Get carpet cushion and installation for one low price, 3 years no interest, and a free iPad Mini 4 at Carpet One, Mount Rushmore Road, Rapid City.
Do you have a teenage son with a hollow leg and 2 stomachs? Has your husband ever cleaned out the fridge? For a snack? Are you hosting a couple of linebackers for dinner? Then this is the pizza for you. Papa Murphy's 5-meat stuffed pizza. Pepperoni, Canadian bacon, crispy bacon, Italian sausage, and ground beef stuffed between 2 layers of scratch-made dough. Home make a large Papa Murphy's 5-meat stuffed pizza for $12. Fresh made, fresh baked. Papa Murphy's. Love at 425 degrees.
This Christmas season, help make lasting memories by joining with Adventure with Santa to provide gifts for special needs children. All the proceeds from Santa's Memory Lane, located in the Shirt Shack, help fund Adventure with Santa, a nonprofit organization that helps provide gifts to special needs children in our area. This season, believe in the magic of Christmas. Come down and help make a memorable Christmas for our special needs children at Santa's Memory Lane, 517 Main Street in Rapid City. See you there. Ho, ho, ho!
Something happened to Rosalie and she's gone.
His true love kidnapped.
You're telling me they're killers?
Can they save Rosalie
Where are you taking me?
before it's too late? New Grimm, tonight on NBC, and get the NBC app.
Tonight, a bizarre break in the case of a woman lost at sea.
I'm the only other person that knows the truth.
An actress from Baywatch Nights watches an old tape and discovers she holds the key to a murder. Dateline, don't watch alone.
You're watching News Center 1 Today. Weather with meteorologist Louis Storrs.
And welcome back to News Center 1 Today. A very good Friday morning, everyone, and it is a chilly start to the morning with temperatures in the 20s and 30s in most areas. We're at 20 right now at the Rapid City Regional Airport. Actually a little bit warmer as you go into the higher elevations. 32 Spearfish, 35 Deadwood, 35 at Mount Rushmore, still cool, 28 in Custer. How about 15 degrees right now in Phillip? Now, once you factor in that wind chill, many areas seeing temperatures only in the teens. It feels like 18 in Rapid City, 19 in Custer, 12 in Buffalo, 13 in Pine Ridge. So definitely grab that jacket because it is a cold start to the day. We're going to warm it up nicely, though, as we push into the afternoon. By this afternoon, we stop this at 4 p.m. Plenty of sunshine, temperatures in the lower to mid 50s. And this warm front is going to move through overnight tonight and into tomorrow morning. Now, what that's going to do is bump our temperatures into the 60s by Saturday as we're stopping this at 4 p.m. As you can see, we're really not even seeing any clouds on the radar this morning as it is for tomorrow, because it's going to be plenty of sunshine, pretty much the exact same thing as we move into Sunday as high pressure is right overhead. Now, we are keeping an eye on this cold front in another system that'll make its way into the Black Hills starting at the beginning of next week. So 60s by the weekend. Quickly, we'll drop our temperatures back into the 40s starting on Monday. As far as the Black Hills area forecast goes today, plenty of sunshine, 40s in the higher elevations, 50s in Rapid City, 57, 54 Spearfish, 58 Buffalo, 53 in both Martin and Pine Ridge. And yes, the good news, winds light out of the west, 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight it will be a cool evening, but overall not too bad with an overnight low of 36 degrees. Those winds out of the southwest will keep those temperatures on the mild side. Once again, mild again for tomorrow. 64, a great weekend. Plenty of sunshine. We'll see 64 once again on Sunday and then a cool down on Monday with temperatures only in the 40s. A little bit of a temperature rise on Wednesday. We'll see a high of 50. However, a quick drop off by Thursday. Come Friday and Saturday and Sunday of next weekend, we could see possibly the coldest temperatures of the year. So that's what's shaping up. But let's just enjoy these great temperatures that we're going to experience today and through the weekend. ClickBigDeals.com, the current offer. Get $20 of food at Pisano's for just $10. This is a big savings of 50%. And Monica, like I said, I already know where I'm going for supper tomorrow, pizza.
Gotta have some pizza.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it looks as if it's full speed ahead for South Dakota's tourism industry.
That's right. Recently gathered statistics show that the South Dakota visitor industry is continuing its positive momentum from the successful peak season through the fall months.
Jim Hagan, Secretary of the Department of Tourism, says the department is happy with the way numbers are looking this year, but that doesn't mean it's time to rest.
The department is partnering with the pedal-powered talk show out of Portland, Oregon, which will showcase South Dakota to that area in 6 online television episodes beginning this week.
And one big tourism draw is already making some major announcements for next year. The Buffalo Chip is gearing up for next year's Sturgis Motorcycle Rally and revealing one of their major acts.
Kid Rock will be making an appearance next August. The Buffalo Chip says he has been one of the most requested acts of all time. The last time Kid Rock performed at the Chip, a fierce thunderstorm rolled in, rain poured down, and lightning struck the water tower, but he refused to leave the packed house.
The Chip says they are extremely excited to have him back in 2016.
All right, that'll be a good show.
And still to come on NC1 Today, it's Pet of the Week, and I am way too excited.
Oh, no.
Ah,
okay.
Give me one.
Okay. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Baby.
Look at this. Oh, my
Hi,
goodness.
darling.
Look at this.
Hi, darling.
Soil is the foundation and the future.
Healthy soil has a lot of organic matter.
Well, a healthy soil has the pore space, which allows water to be absorbed.
Good soil is alive. There are more microorganisms in a handful of dirt than there are people on Earth.
We've seen our organic matter increase steadily each year.
As a farmer, I care about the land.
We have to care about the land.
Soil is the foundation of everything.
If we're going to feed a hungry world, we're going to need to have a healthy soil.
Soil health is necessary for our future. I'm Steve Halverson.
Al Miron.
I'm Jeff Lochner.
This is farming.
If it's in your nature to be the first one out there, don't miss the Cabela's pre-Black Friday sale. Find great deals like $90 off Leupold 10x42 binos, $60 off a Cuddyback trail camera, and save big on select flannel shirts, now just $19.99. Plus, don't miss our one-day deals where you'll find some of our lowest prices of the season. Start the holiday season off right at Cabela's pre-Black Friday sale. In-store or online at Cabela's.com.
Escape to Roma's Restaurante in Spearfish and enjoy the beauty of the Northern Hills. Chef Lee is back in the kitchen cooking something for everyone. With daily features for lunch and dinner, come experience the recent menu change at Roma's in Spearfish or reserve the private room for your next event. Transport yourself to Italy in the casual fine cuisine, steaks, and seafood found only at Roma's.
It is Friday morning, so that means it's time for Pet of the Week. And Diane, what are you doing to us this morning?
Our heart.
Come on, you know we can't focus on anything else when puppies are in here. Who do we have?
This is Fiona and Fina. They're 2-month-old pups, and they came in rough shape, so they are recovering, and they'll be ready for adoption today at 11. But they're boxer terrier pit bull mixes.
Oh my goodness! Can you just look at that face?
I just got little
I mean, no, like,
kisses.
look at that thing. This is ridiculous. So they go up for adoption at 11 o'clock this morning.
Yep. They're $125. They still need to be spayed. They're both girls.
Hi.
So,
Okay.
So yeah, just adorable. They'll need somebody that's going to treat them all or teach them all the tricks that they need.
So what
to
about
know.
other pets in the household? What do you think?
We have, I believe, about 10 dogs on the adopt floor, but we have an early Black Friday sale. So all black cats and dogs and I believe we have a black rooster. They're half off. So come on in and see what we've got.
Very nice. And then you were saying you also have a fundraiser coming up as well?
Yes, Trisha Waldron Designs. It's a local wholesale jewelry company. All next week, whatever you buy, they're going to give us 50% or 50% of the sales. So,
that's fantastic.
Yeah, it's you can check our Facebook page. That's probably the best place to look.
Okay, very nice. Diane, I have to say thank you so much. Now, you said these go on sale at 11. I have a feeling you're going to have a line like out the door.
I just let y'all I just took the back seat on this one, let y'all do the talking. I'm just having puppy love.
Oh, look at that.
I'm just having puppy love.
Look at this.
Well, best of luck to Fina and Fiona.
Yeah, Diane.
Little cuties.
Diane, thank you so much. This is awesome. Guys, remember, head on down there today. You can adopt one of these cuties. All right, thank you, Diane.
Yep.
And coming up just after the break, a look at your morning health headlines. You're watching News Center 1 Today. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Oh, look at you.
Our grand opening sale continues at Rushmore Honda. We're at our new location and we're celebrating with marked down prices. Shop a huge selection of Honda certified pre-owned, inspected and backed by a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty and an auto check history report. Buy a 13 CRV EX all-wheel drive, $17,900, over $3,000 below book, or a 15 Odyssey Touring Elite, $36,200. That's $5,000 below book. Expect more, get more at Rushmore Honda off I-90 exit 60 on East Mall Drive, and always online at rushmorehonda.com.
I love a gourmet cheeseburger as much as anybody, and that's why we created the Pub Burger at Culver's.
My favorite cheeseburger starts with great beef. When you get that burger in your hand and the juices are flowing, you want to devour it.
Chef, we're gonna make a pepper grinder Pub Burger.
I'm stoked, man.
We got a little Wisconsin Swiss and Wisconsin cheddar.
Those are the criteria for me. Fresh beef, bacon, Wisconsin cheese.
The 4 peppercorn mayo really sets this burger apart.
This is an ultimate bacon cheeseburger.
Our new pepper grinder Pub Burger. Welcome to Delicious.
With dual enrollment at WDT, you earn college and high school credit at the same time. And right now, dual enrollment classes are offered at a free or reduced rate and come with free books.
My favorite aspect of dual enrollment is getting the college experience while still having my high school resources and my parents to help me through.
Save time and money. Choose from over 350 classes, including transferable generals. Log on to wdt.edu to learn more. Get started today. Visit wdt.edu.
Which one holds more music?
That little thing.
Which one has better mileage?
The minivan.
Which one has more THC?
The big one?
Marijuana today is 80% more potent than grass in the past. This increase can cause damage to the teenage brain, mental health, and overall function.
Would you pass the drug test? Find out more at parenttest.org.
Welcome back to News Center 1 Today. Here's what's happening in health headlines this morning. First up, personalized text messages may help encourage people to get moving. Devices and apps that track activity are extremely popular, but researchers say being aware of your steps may not be enough. Their study showed people who got personalized texts with exercise reminders, challenges, and encouragement were twice as likely to walk further and reach 10,000 steps than those who didn't get texts. And are you the kind of person that can't quite leave it at the office? If you find it hard not to worry about work after hours, planning ahead may be the key. A new study finds employees had more difficulty detaching from work if they had tasks that weren't complete. But those who were encouraged to write out a plan detailing how, when, and where they would finish their task were better to be able to relax after their after-work leisure time. And here's something that's helping people relax. A special goat is bringing some joy to residents at the elderly care facility. Erica Breckner has the story.
He's a good baby.
The residents at Pines Nursing Home know his name.
Petey the goat.
And they look forward to his visits.
Petey stops and he'll let everybody touch him.
Denise Whalen raised Petey after his own mother failed to nurse and look after him. So Petey is more domesticated than other farm animals. Denise started taking him with her to stores around town.
Everyone was attracted to him and took pictures of him, and so I said, I know he would never hurt anyone, so I said I should start taking him around to meet other people, make other people smile.
Petey has been coming to the Pines Rehab and Healthcare Center for about 5 months now, and as you can see, he loves animal crackers, so Denise keeps those on him so that he stays with her in the hall.
Down the halls he goes, making stops along the way to say hello.
I'm very glad that you brought him in. I love animals.
They're very happy to see him because a lot of people that are here were raised with farm animals.
I think the reaction is kind of unique because he's different, you know. I mean, there's not too many other goats that come in to people's rooms.
Nor are there too many nursing homes with the opportunity to offer its residents this one-of-a-kind relationship.
Man, all of these animals this morning. My heart is just so full. So stay with us. We'll be right back after the short break.
Your night just got a lot more fun. Craps and roulette are rolling 7 days a week at Cadillac Jack's with 10 times odds on craps. Cadillac Jack's is your best bet in Deadwood. Cadillac Jack's. How will your night play out?
The sale was a huge hit, but guess what? Presidential Pawn is still overstocked, and we'd rather sell it than melt it. Rings, pendants, earrings, bracelets, thousands of items store-wide. Not 20%, not 50%, but 100% of our fine jewelry will be sold at half price. Half price. During this unprecedented one-week sale. Christmas is coming. What an opportunity. Mark your calendar. Don't miss out on this rare event. This week, but only through Saturday. All jewelry 50% off. Only at the legendary Presidential Pawn in downtown Rapid City.
Synchrony Financial. Engage with a call center team that makes customers smile. Engage with a job where great benefits are only one of the benefits. Engage with us. We're now hiring for call center positions in Rapid City. Learn more and apply at synchronycareers.com. That's SYNCHRONY careers.com. Or text SYF12 to 90206. Again, text SYF12 to 90206. Engage with us.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Banks, and I'm hosting SNL with musical guest Disclosure.
Elizabeth, how do you think I would do in a Hunger Games situation? Like, you think I do pretty well?
No,
for
you
myself?
would die almost immediately.
I thought so too. I appreciate your honesty.
Of course.
SNL's all new this week on NBC.
From the producers of Chicago Fire and Chicago PD
Stay with me.
comes the next great drama in the City of Heroes.
Clear. And he's back.
Chicago Med premieres Tuesday, 9/8 Central on NBC.
Good morning. Coming up on Today, we're going to have the latest from the Pentagon on the breaking news overnight. Notorious ISIS executioner Jihadi John targeted in a U.S. airstrike. Also ahead, staggering new numbers on autism, the rate doubling in kids here in the U.S. What's behind that big increase? Those stories, plus Al's heading home with just 2 more states to go on his record-setting Roker-thon journey. And we've lined up a big party to celebrate his triumphant return when we get started on a Friday morning here on Today.
Thank you, Savannah. And Lewis, check this out.
What is happening this morning?
Well, we have puppies, and so we're going to talk about one more really talented puppy. The 11th annual Guinness World Records Day was celebrated yesterday, and a dog in Peru skated his way into the record books.
Yes, that's right. This bulldog named Otto broke the Guinness World Record for skateboarding through the longest human tunnel.
Oh, my goodness.
He was able to pass through the legs of 30 people.
Otto's owners beamed when their pet was presented with a certificate by the Guinness World Records official. I can't get over him. Look at him. He's talented.
That's the funniest thing I've seen all day.
Now, a fun fact, the pit bull that recently had the record just recently died. So Otto is holding the throne now.
Otto. Oh, there you go. Oh, that is the greatest thing.
I mean, that has some curves in it too.
Is that going to be you one day?
Is that going to be you? Is that your ambition to grow up and skateboard?
Yeah, it's going to be one of these guys. One of these cuties. Remember, look at this. Look at they go on sale at 11 a.m. this morning, so you can head on down to the Humane Society, line up, maybe even go now. Like, who knows? It's like a big concert, or like it's like Black Friday. People start lining up before you actually go in there.
Fiona and I might just take a nap right here.
Fiona might not make it.
We might not make it.
Fiona might just somehow get lost in Monica's car and find her way back to Monica's house.
Yeah. I don't know. I have 2 dogs. They've told me I can't bring any more home, but I want to bring them all home.
I
just want them all.
Home. Let's talk about some weather real quick. A great weekend is shaping up. So what you can do is, if you want to adopt one of these guys, man, take them on a walk, because it's going to be a great weekend to do some walking. How about 57 degrees for a high today? Sunny and mild, and then we really start to warm it up as we push into Saturday and Sunday. Look at these weekend temperatures. 64 on Saturday, 64 also on Sunday. Plenty of sunshine. Now, we will start to cool it off a little bit as we push into next week, with temperatures only in the 40s. 48 Monday and breezy, 43 Tuesday. A little bit of a warm up starting on Wednesday, and then we're quickly going to drop it back down on Thursday. By potentially next Friday and the weekend, we could see the coldest temperatures of the season move in, but we're not going to think about that now. We're going to think about these great temperatures and these cuties right here.
These little cutie patooties.
That's all the time we have this morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us on this Friday.
We'll see you Monday morning, bright and early.
Have a great weekend.
Bye-bye.
Say bye. Say bye. Over.